Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with another Ben 10 Omniverse reaction for you guys. This is Season 1, Episode 5. Of course, we'll not know the title until I get into the episode. As you guys have noticed, I'm really enjoying this new show. I really am. However, I'm going to be honest. I've been thinking about it quite a bit. I'm missing Gwen and Kevin. I'm really missing them. I really am. I'm loving what this show is doing in terms of, obviously, a new show, new animation style, seeing Rook, this new character, and seeing how they're slowly developing him over time, and new villains, and of course, new aliens from Ben. But I'm missing them. I really am missing that dynamic, the trio. But I understand they wanted to go a different route and a different approach in terms of this new show. So I understand they wanted to make a shift. They wanted to make a change. I understand. But just wanted to mention that I do miss them. I do miss them quite a bit. Now, a lot of you guys are commenting on last week's episode, stating, are you watching it in the right order? Because I was expecting another episode instead of this one. I'm watching this in production order. And I have someone who's been helping me quite a bit on this journey of watching the show in order, because as we know, back in the day when they were airing shows on network television, especially animated shows, they aired them out of order. Like, they were airing them inconsistently in terms of production versus when they actually aired. So I'm watching this in production order, and so do not worry. It's been going smoothly, and as far as I'm aware, there's not been any hiccups, and never has been. I do apologize, but I have, obviously, Ben, I call him Ben because he's been helping me. I know him as Ben, of course, Ben 10. He's been helping me for quite some time, and of course everyone in my Discord for the most part has been helping as well if there's certain things that I have questions on or whatever. But ultimately, we're on the right path. We're going the right direction, so do not worry. I'm going in the right order as intended. At least I hope I am, and I'm pretty sure I am, so no worries there. So without further ado, guys, I'm ready to jump into this episode, see what they show us here. I really am enjoying what they're doing with this show, and I really can't wait to see what surprises and returns and big new things we're going to be seeing. So let's time to now. Can't even talk. Wow. It's been a really crazy day. Anyways, let's go. What? Oh, okay. Okay. I mean, it's effective.
I think we've got an even bigger problem.
Yeah. What the hell's going on?
Little seasoning won't fix.
I promise Rook and I will call you if we see anything weird.
I'm sure you
Weird
won't.
like that? Interesting.
What? Okay.
Here's another.
What is it?
What does it do?
Bubble wrap?
Freeze, you scum!
The Breedle Brothers?
Oh no.
Tennyson, remember our recent musings.
Why are they back?
Light 'em up, boys.
Of course.
Me rap.
Give me wrap.
Man,
Okay.
got to get a manual for this new thing.
Yep, frozen.
You're both beneath contempt. The
Hmm?
worst villains in the galaxy. These two vermin destroyed the Plumber Academy's ammunition dump.
Oh shit.
Academy proper.
I had to take my final exam in a temporary trailer on an
Oh, that's why he's
asteroid.
really
The
mad.
plumbers have been hunting us down ever since.
My ship!
That ain't us neither.
Yeah, well, they're right there, so no.
Environmental controls.
Handy. Who took it?
Argent?
No.
Ben Tennyson?
Oh my god, no.
The Annihilard?
The Annihilard.
The what a harg?
Why does it have to be Argent? Why? Oh my god, I was really hoping we would stop seeing this character. God. Okay. Alright.
I swiped the ride and flew up here as soon as this thing
Of
appeared
course.
in the sky.
I wants the Annihilar Octagon so's we can do some pointless destruction.
There was an ancient pan-dimensional civilization, the Contumelia.
So where are the Contumelia now?
They died
Gone.
off eons ago.
Oh.
The legends say their deserted ship drifts from cosmos to cosmos.
A ghost ship with a doomsday device on board?
Sounds fun.
Please. What kind of dimwit would believe that?
Oh my god, really? How many returning characters are we gonna see in this episode?
Uh-oh. We split up and run off the
This is not gonna work at all, Ben,
and
but
we'll deal
okay.
with this and please, Omnitrix.
This is such a
please,
weird
something I can
episode.
use.
Smart.
Is this really necessary?
Oh, that was smart. Good job.
What would Ben say?
Now I expect y'all to
Oh my god. God.
Fire 6 shots. So y'all has got to ask yourself one
Oh my God.
question. Does I feel lucky?
They didn't see him shut that door or hear it.
Anybody?
Lock yourself in there, idiot.
4 against 1? Dude,
Who's he gonna turn into?
I love those kind of odds.
NRG. Nice. But only hitting the weapons though.
There you are, Ben.
We had a deal, Frog Legs.
Of course
You
they
said
did.
you'd buy the Annihilarg from me.
Where is the Annie?
And the Larg.
You did not.
The Riedel brothers have left the building. Oh, like this is my fault?
It is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Ooh,
You're right about that.
how convenient.
My brother Boyd and myself hereby suggest that y'all surrender your weapons.
Put that thing down before it goes off.
Well, sir,
Just be cool, Arjit.
Just be cool, man.
Got this.
Oh my God.
There is no safe distance, you boobs! It is going to destroy the universe!
Not helpful.
Oh!
Alien X.
Oh my God.
Look, Bella.
Oh my gosh.
Ben Tennyson has come to visit us again.
You gotta let me use Alien X to stop the Annihilarg. Hey, that's the universe. It's everything I know.
Fine, but the next time the universe and everything in it is destroyed, don't come
Yo.
crying to me.
Okay, okay. Wait, were we creating the universe? Really? Okay. Holy shit. They don't even know what happened. Oh.
Well.
Difficult to believe. I know, right? I was too late to save the universe, so I used Alien X to make a whole new one.
What is more likely? That you had a panic-induced hallucination?
Or that oh so special you are the only thing that's left of the entire universe?
Yes, yeah, it's different. I'm trying to understand what the hell was even this episode, because I would have never guessed that the last minute or two, Ben has to recreate the entire universe or whatever, because the actual device, the analog or whatever, actually went off, and Alien X showed up, and he got both of them to agree to recreate the whole entire universe. There's something different, though, because when Ben came back, he had some sort of sweatshirt or some sort of jacket on, and Mr. Smoothie is not Mr. Smoothie anymore. Who would have thought an episode with a random ghost ship with the analog Arjit, can't stand that character, the Riedel brothers, and I forget his name, but the King Frog character, all show up. Who would have thought this random episode with random fucking characters returning and the analog destroys everything? And Ben has to regret. So now are you telling me that now moving forward, we're going to see different shit because Ben had to recreate everything and it's not all going to be the same? Clearly it's not, because he has some sort of like Ben 10 jacket, which he never had before. And now, especially even more so, Mr. Smoothie isn't Mr. Smoothie anymore. I noticed on the cups, I'm like, that look, the face is different, the colors, what the hell's going on? And then they show it's a different like sign. So clearly there's like, what the hell, man? What the hell? Okay, all right, because I was expecting, honestly, as we're like Riedel brothers, and then there's Arjit, and I was like, oh god, and then the King, whatever dictator frog character shows up. I'm like, this is gonna be one of those episodes where it's just like, the fuck are they doing? I've said that a couple of times. I've had that thought a couple times in terms of episodes. It's like when I think back on an episode that really made me go, what the hell are they thinking? Was the Riedel brother, I think it was the last time we saw the Riedel brothers in Ultimate Alien with their mom or whatever. It's probably the worst episode of the show, in my opinion, in terms of the series that I've seen, in terms of like, you know, classic Ben 10 all the way to now, where we're getting, of course, a little bit in Omniverse. that Verito Brother mom episode in Ultimate Alien was probably the worst episode, probably, that I've seen of the entirety of the Ben 10 franchise. And I honestly thought, okay, this is going to be one of those ones where it's going to be kind of forgettable because it's just like so random and it's annoying because Argent's there and the Verito Brothers. Like, I'm not really like a big fan of the Verito Brothers, honestly. But then they had this whole universe thing at the end where there's so many implications of what the hell that means moving forward. Like, what exactly has fully changed? And I think that's the point, that we won't know until we actually get further into the show. What exactly did change and what is not the same, and something we're maybe used to and now it's gonna be different. I don't know. Like, there's so many questions, like, what the hell? Because Ben's like, yeah, of course I recreated everything exactly as it is. I don't think so. I think it's gonna be maybe a couple of major differences and a lot of minor changes. I think if we're gonna stick with what Ben just did in terms of, like, this is an important point in the continuity where Ben had to recreate everything because Alien X had to recreate everything. Crazy. So besides all that Alien X stuff at the end where everything's now different, well, not really different everything, but you know what I mean, he had to recreate everything, so there's obviously some changes we're not aware of. At least you guys probably are. I'm not. The episode was, like, overall okay. I feel like they were just trying to reintroduce. It felt like, okay, here's what I'm trying to get to. It's been a long day. I do apologize because it took me a good number of tries to get the fucking intro filmed for this. Like, I was having some struggles. I got flubbing words. I think they were using this episode to then do this whole reveal at the end in terms of Alien X and all that shit. But they're probably trying to reintroduce characters so that they're already back in Ben 10 continuity in terms of, like, reappearing in the franchise, and then we'll, you know, we don't have to necessarily reintroduce them in Omniverse. Like, it's just boom, boom, boom. They've already been introduced. I really hope that's not the case, but it feels like that's what it is, because the Verito Brothers, I mean, why would you bring them back specifically in this episode? Like, what is the point of them in this episode? Nothing, except for, okay, here's the Verito Brothers, here's their redesign. What's the point of Argent? Yeah, he's working with that King Dictator Frog character, and he was the one actually looking to get the analog, or what, I'm now forgetting the fucking name of it, because Ben was having a hard time remembering the name through the whole episode. Like, we could have easily had another character. We could have introduced a new character to be the one that was kind of trying to find this device. But of course, it's Argent. Not really a fan of his redesign. Honestly, didn't like him at all. So it doesn't really matter, because to me, he's a horrible character. I hate Argent with a passion. Can't stand. I think that's why a number of you guys were expecting another episode, because I bet you guys, some of you at least know, that have been following along with my reactions to Ben 10, know that I can't stand Argent. So maybe that was like, can't wait for you to get to that episode because Argent's in it. But maybe it's the Alien X stuff at the end. But I feel like part of you guys are like, he's gonna get so pissed at Argent. And you're right. I can't stand that character. Besides the Alien X stuff, like I said, it's fine. It's whatever, you know. But it definitely changes my whole entire perspective of the episode, especially seeing the ending. And I was out listening. It was not Kevin Conroy voicing I forget his name. They were saying the names back and forth. Marcellus or whatever the name of the floating head, the guy. It wasn't Kevin Conroy. I'm 99% sure that was not, because I didn't even hear him at the first time when he first voiced the character, and I was like, oh, ooh, and it wasn't Kevin. Like, I didn't hear him like that. I don't think that's Kevin. I don't think so, and I don't know if it is, but anyways, fascinating, right? So I'm not going to spend too much more time, because honestly, I feel like I've already kind of rambled quite a bit, and I feel like I'll be repeating myself about the whole Alien X ramifications of him remaking everything. What does that mean? But overall, like I said, everything else was fine, and it is what it is. It was just all just kind of like reintroducing so that they don't have to do it later. Because I was like, what's the point of this episode? And now we understand what the point was. But at first I'm like, oh, what are we doing here? Like, we had some pretty solid stuff at the start. Please don't go downhill. And they were for a bit, I'll be honest. But they definitely picked it up at the end. So anyways, I'm done rambling. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm curious to know what you guys thought of this episode of Ben 10 Omniverse. I'm assuming a lot of you guys were wanting to see my reaction to the ending, and it was cool to see Alien X again. Because even Rook was saying, you know, he's a legend, so the fact that he got to see Alien X was really cool. I don't know about the redesign, though. I'll be honest. I love the design of Alien X from Alien Force. Like, I think that is a perfect design, in my opinion, in terms of this embodiment of Alien X, you know. So, not really sure about the redesign, but hey, it's something different, and honestly, they've been redesigning pretty much all the aliens. Energy's not really redesigned too much at all. So, I mean, I would have been fine if they would have kept pretty close to the original design of Alien X, but whatever. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Talk to you guys soon. Peace out.